kind of funny with this car because the more fun you have, the more gas it requires.
There's a bashful little maiden and she has the cutest way. The brightest eyes, the most evening smile. I'm sure she knows I love her, though I don't know what to say. I'd like to know the meaning of her smile.
That tower right there is going to be the first skyscraper in Gothenburg. It has taken a long time to build it. It's going to be 246 meters high once it's finished. It's been an even shade of gray ever since we got back from Strömstad. And when you look out here in Gothenburg right now, it is almost 10 a.m. This is how bright it gets. I'm going to show you throughout the day, but it's wild. It's currently 1 p.m. and still an even shade of gray outside. I was initially going to do legs today, but I don't feel it today. I'm not feeling it at all. So we're going to do a little bit of chest to get the motivation up. I feel like it's been chest day for a lot of days.
Her cheeks are fair as roses and her eyes are bright as blue. Her manner quite as charming as a queen. And she's extremely clever when she coyly says to me, I hardly understand just what you mean.
Now I feel it.
Sally, what you have to say, honey, please don't speak a word of blue.
Current status as of January 1st, 2023, or sorry, January 2nd, 2023. And what I want to get rid of this year is the muffin top that we got right here. I had a goal of getting rid of that last year, didn't happen, but I'm moving into this year trying to not have as many things that I need to do and instead try to focus a lot of this vessel that I'm transporting myself around with. I did manage to have a pretty good and pretty decent workout, even though the fall was very hectic, but now I want to get back to at least 3 days a week minimum. It's gonna be like, I'd rather push off work and do the workout than the other way around. It's currently 14:45 and we have an even shade of gray still. I still love that. Yep. Let's light these babies up, huh? Some of my power chips are starting to get old. They are lacking the glow. You want to know something strange? I am starting to get very, not tired, what's the word? I'm starting to get fed up with this studio. And wow, this was bright. The studio space has served me well and I love it. I love the fact that it exists, but it's also one of the places where I don't feel that I get any sort of progress done anymore because it has already progressed to a point where I can't do anything else. So I might just have to tear everything down and then just restart. But what I want to talk about a little bit right now is stress and how it impacted me from 2019 all the way up until, I would say, probably the summer last year. And I kind of got to a realization of, if I keep doing this, I'm going to lose a lot of things. Number one is, of course, going to be my health. And I don't want to lose that. Number two is going to be family. And that is something that I absolutely don't want to lose. And number three is that I would probably lose a lot of friends as well. I started to think that I needed to take a break. It's kind of hard to take a step back and reflect on where you currently are at when you are an entrepreneur running your own business or whatever you want to call it. I think that the word entrepreneur has been kind of overused, but for the sake of this video, we're going to use that. And in my case, it's been one of those things where my business has been going great 2021, 2022, but I've still had the feeling that what if? What if something happens right now and I'm gonna be in a different place in 2 months from now. And I gotta make sure that right now I invest as much time as I possibly can to make sure that I work a lot. But working a lot doesn't mean that you're gonna get better results. Working smart, on the other hand, now that is where you actually get to a point where you can work less, but you can gain more. And when I say gain more, I don't necessarily mean money. It's also a matter of gaining time. And time is one of the most valuable assets for me moving into this year. And what I want to prioritize with this year is going to be a stat: time. I want more time for me. I want more time for my family. And I want to do less work. But with that said, I don't mean just laying back in one of my hammocks
and spend my entire day just chilling out like this, va? That's not really what I mean.
What I mean is to not dive into work and feel the need to accomplish everything right now, and instead kind of like spread things out over an even period of time. When I started my first business back in 2013, I think it was, that's 10 years ago, can you imagine? One of the things that I had back then in my mind at all times was, what if this would take off? And I think one of the coolest things with that is that now that I'm running a business that actually works, I still have the what if, but it's a what if everything comes crashing down. I don't know if everyone has this, but for me, it's been one of those things that I'm trying to get out of my head, because I can't always live in the future and think like, what if? I also have to enjoy the present. And that is where I'm going to put my focus on in 2023.